Since 1987, the Center for Grieving Children has provided a place where children, teens, and families can come to begin the process of healing with the support of friends, families, and highly trained volunteers for as long as they need at no charge.
I think it's been a great place for us. I'm very thankful that it exists.
It's absolutely not a sad place. It's a place where people come and work through their feelings and find new hope.
Reaching out across southern Maine, the Center for Grieving Children serves children, their families, and young adults who have suffered the loss of someone close to them. They participate in the Bereavement Support Program.
The girls were very young. Lucy had just turned 4, and Grace was 2.5, and their mom, my wife, passed away very suddenly and very unexpectedly. And we were having a real hard time with it and trying to figure out, how we were going to move forward and how we were going to deal with our feelings. And somebody I know suggested coming to the center. I remember one of the things I really liked when I first came here was you didn't have to say anything. You could just sit quietly and listen to everybody else. You could just kind of look around and get comfortable with the place and the people, but I felt relieved that I didn't have to talk much at first. It was very hard for both the girls to talk about their mom's death. And,
it was really hard to talk about.
Yeah. Do you remember that time? Like you didn't even want to mention it at first. Yeah.
You don't have to be scared to talk about who died. And you don't have to be scared to talk at all because you don't really have to.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice, safe place to let out some emotion. And it's exhausting, but it's really helpful. You've never thought this through before, and it helps to have the advice of people who are going through it while you're going through it. I think things would have been a lot harder for us if we hadn't come here, so it's made a huge difference in our life. And we like it.
In the Tender Living Care Program, families facing serious illness are helped through the challenges they must live with.
The program we attend is the Tender Living Care meetings on Monday nights, and we come as a family. We get to talk about what's going on and how we feel. I've met a lot of great people. The volunteers here are wonderful. The facility is wonderful. There's a sense of relief because you're here with others going through the same things. They have the same feelings. They have the same bad days that you have. Being able to walk out knowing that I'm not the only one in this position. So when I'm having a bad day, I know there's someone else out there that's having a bad day right along with me.
The Multicultural Program helps members of Portland's immigrant population who have fled parts of the world undergoing severe conflict.
The Multicultural Program is an exciting program. It is based on the school year, so the kids start in late October and they go through May. We try to help facilitate conversations with the kids, and that might be through play. So whether it be art making, drum playing, cooking is another really great fun activity that the kids love. The basic rules are that kids are here to have fun and be safe. And that is a rule that the kids know when they start the program, that they have to make a commitment that they're going to be safe with themselves and with other kids. I think it can be scary for families to come for the first time, to walk in the door and not to know what they're expecting. And what I've seen time and time again is when they come into this room, which is just so, I mean, just visually it's very warm, but the community is so warm and everybody's holding hands. It's obvious that there's a lot of love here.
Volunteers are at the heart of the work carried out at the Center for Grieving Children. Each night of service is made possible by a dedicated group of volunteers who commit to working with grieving children, teens, and families one night a week for 1 year.
I was looking for a volunteer opportunity in the community, and a friend of mine had been talking to me about the center and suggested I come to the orientation and try the training. The volcano room is unique among the rooms that the groups meet in here at the center. And my job, along with my partner, my co-facilitator, is to provide a safe environment for the kids. 2 participants at a time come in here for about 5 minutes. I'm in here with another facilitator, so there's always one-on-one supervision. We don't encourage the participants to interact together, like to wrestle together or do that stuff. We want them to do it with us so we can keep an eye on them and make sure they're safe. Part of having feelings is being able to express them in a physical way, and the volcano room is a place where you can do that. You can do it in a safe way. Like all the other groups here at the center, we stress safety and confidentiality in here, so what goes on in here stays in here.
The Littles Room, as we like to refer to it, is a great fun room. We have our opening circle and we'll sit down and we'll say, why do we come to the center? They might say they're lost, or they say, to play with you. You can imagine what fun it is to know that these children look forward to being with us every week and that sharing with us, and they know that, you know, we care about them, and it's just fulfilling to know that you can really help them through a tough time. I would tell anyone that's thinking about volunteering here to look into it. The training experience itself changed me as a person.
I'd really encourage you to come and try it out. Come down and take a look.
One of the children said, these facilitators, these volunteers are hearts with ears. And that speaks so much to exactly what our volunteers are. They get as much as they give. And that is a really rewarding experience to have.
It's the most rewarding experience of my life.
It's a really nice place to not be shy, to let all your mad and sad and happy feelings out.
Center is a place of great hope more than anything else. Hope that if you come here, we'll provide this cushion and the safe place for you to be able to work through these feelings. You'll be able to go on, that your life is going to be able to go on through this.
We have long-term volunteers, people who came, they thought they were going to give their year's commitment, and then they end up staying 20 years.
If you have any interest in supporting the centre, there's a number of ways in which you can get involved through special events, writing us a cheque, making a gift for us to preserve our future.
If you're considering volunteering at the Center for Grieving Children, we'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to come for an orientation session. We depend on our volunteers and we couldn't do it without them.